Hello, Tim Johnson here from smallbusinesswithkids.com. More profits at less cost with more time for what's important. Today I wanted to talk briefly about 5 steps to jumpstart your social media marketing. And this is all about starting small, going step by step, and for a boost, use your offline marketing, which is not often discussed, and it is very, very important when you're talking successful social media marketing for small and mid-sized businesses. Leverage what you already have to get to where you want to go. That's the key. All right, jumping right in here. Number one, do your research, and don't skip here. This is the first and most important step. You've got to do your homework, you've got to make a plan, you've got to execute the plan well. So determine what your overall goals are in terms of what you want to do for your business, the type of marketing investment you want to make upfront and ongoing basis in terms of both dollars and time, as well as what does a fair amount of growth look like, what type of products do you want to promote, what type of services do you want to promote, do you want to upsell, have all of that kind of mapped out. Next, look at what your competitors are and aren't doing. Are there opportunities here? Are they strong in one area? Are they weak in another? Can you do an end run around them? That type of thing. Get that in writing as well. Decide upon a goal for each channel. If you're going to be using online, offline, email, social marketing, understand each channel's role within your master plan, how they support each other. Some social media sites might be kind of like your lead-off hitter or your premier site. Others might play a more supporting role, and you have to understand your plan for and your attention for each one of those. And then research your keywords. There's a lot of great ways to do this. Google has a free keyword tool, so does Yahoo, though I believe you have to have a Yahoo profile to use theirs. But keywords are the way that people find you online, and they're going to find all of your content and your social media profiles. If they search marketing in Madison, Wisconsin, they're going to find Tim Johnson. And if you're a spa owner, or and you're on Facebook, if somebody searches day spa in Madison, Wisconsin, you certainly want your Facebook fan page to show up. So it's all about keywords, just like with search. And consistency is the key. Once you've got your plan identified and your keywords researched, you want to be very, very consistent in using in how you go about executing the plan and how you utilize your keywords and key copy elements, key message elements, and so forth across each one of your social media profiles. And I'll talk about that in a little more detail in an upcoming slide. So, step 2, create the infrastructure. You've got to take a look at the difference between the business assets that you own, which are your website, your email capture form, and your email list. Email list is probably your number one business asset there. Autoresponder sequences and your blogs. Those are all things that you own, and websites don't. Other web properties like Facebook and Google and so forth don't own them and can't take them away from you. And then you've got to look to the social media side here. So we've got the social media profiles and accounts, like you got to have a YouTube channel, a SlideShare channel, and these are for personality and good content on YouTube. SlideShare is all about being smart and sharing PowerPoint type presentations on relevant subject matter. LinkedIn is, as a business owner, you need to have a profile there. Facebook, if you're definitely with business to consumer type operation, you want to have a Facebook fan page. And Twitter is good for both business to consumer and business to business, and you probably want to have at least 2 Twitter accounts. One in your name as a person, like Tim Johnson, and the other kind of a geo-targeted industry type thing, like Madison, Wisconsin marketing. So you could be, continuing along with my spa, you could be, Day Spa Madison, if that's already not a day spa in Madison, or, you could be Industrial Widget in Wisconsin. Social bookmarking. Believe it or not, a lot of people go to websites and want to see other good sites that people have already identified. And I know that you probably are aware that that is how Google ranks its search results, is by the number of links into a site based on the assumption that if a site has a lot of links to it, it's got good content. But social bookmarking is actually a way to get eyeballs on a website, and all of the members of a community like Dig or Stumble Upon or Delicious say, these are my interests, these are sites I've been to, these are the ones I've kind of liked, and I recommend others. And in fact, you can even review a website, so you don't even just hit the like button on Dig or Stumble Upon. You can actually write a little blurb, and so if I log into one of these sites, I can actually read reviews. So social bookmarking is also very valued by the search engines in terms of those backlinks back to your site, and if you get a number of them, your traffic goes up. So you want to have social bookmarking profiles and accounts and use them. You also want to have local search optimized. That is the next biggest wave, and if I've got a local search presentation that you're free to view as well, and I suggest you do that along with the mobile. But you want to get your Google Places, your Yahoo Local, and your Bing Local sites and profiles all built out. And then you want to claim your business listing on review sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp.com. There's probably 4 or 5 big ones, and there might be industry-specific ones, excuse me, for you as well. And you definitely want to have your profile created on those sites. Next, infrastructure keys: consistency, consistency, consistency. Use the same visual appeal. You can do custom YouTube backgrounds and Twitter backgrounds, and wherever possible you want to have the same visual identity on those profile pages as you do on your website, and you can have those graphics built out for you rather inexpensively. You want to use the same messaging. You want to use the same keywords, and just not like keywords in terms of search terms, but in terms of tags and meta tags and in text on the pages. So you want to actually have your keyword terms used in the paragraphs on the pages. So if you don't know what tags and meta tags are, that's for another day. You want to use the same kind of profile details and descriptions as well, and you want to have a consistent, thought-out strategy for the links between your various social media and business-owned website type situation. So have an idea of how the linking structure should be. Step 3, use offline assets to grow online. Okay, this is the step everyone misses. They make a profile on LinkedIn and forget about it. Don't do anything with it. You want to drive traffic to your online assets. So you want to use the existing assets that you have already today, like your newsletter, like postcards, direct mail, stuffers that you can put in somebody's bag if they're at your store, flyers, posters on the wall, table tents if you're a restaurant, other in-store media, press releases. A lot of people forget about that, but if you can do a nicely optimized press release that gets high rankings on Google News, which is actually pretty easy to do. I've done it many times myself. You're going to get traffic and awareness, and then you use these offline assets in a consistent way over time, meaning doing it more than once, to announce your offer, free giveaway, or report, which is kind of like your grand opening of a property, a social media property, to get people there and to join. To announce your website, to announce your blog posts over time. Since blogs, you make entries in them periodically, and then you could send, put in your newsletter that you've got some new blog topics, and put the title of those posts and so forth, and encourage people to go and visit. To highlight your videos with either if they're corny or if they've got good information or some infographics or something. The same with your presentation. You highlight your tweets. These are 3 or 4 of my best tweets of good, relevant information that I found in the past month. And so that's how you use offline assets to grow traffic and participation and awareness in your online business-owned online properties as well as your social media. Step 4, using online to grow online. Well, just like we're doing the same set of announcements and highlighting, but we're going to use our email list. We're going to use text messaging. We're going to use social bookmarking. We're going to make sure that when I make a blog post, that I post that I've made my blog post on my social media profiles. And most social media sites allow you to integrate other social media sites' content into them, as well as integrating your blog, so that automatically when you post on Twitter it goes to Facebook, and vice versa, or when you post on your blog it goes to Facebook or LinkedIn or what have you. And so you just want to, you're starting to like weave a spider's web here through all of these various properties and profiles of letting people know what you're doing, what you're about. And there is some time and commitment required to do this over time. And if you're minding the store, so to speak, all day long, running the business, involved with the day-to-day, you're going to have to find a means of outsourcing this, or you're going to be wanting to dedicate some time on the weekend or in the evenings. Actually, the good news is there are some tools that allow you to schedule like all your tweets. So you can go ahead and you can schedule your tweets out for the next 4 months and just do it all at one time. Same thing with a blog post. I typically sit down and write my blog posts 2 or 3 at a time on a weekend and schedule them out to be released periodically throughout the next week or so. And then once in a while I sit down and write one and publish it right away if there's something that's timely and it just strikes me. So, you know, the media have tools built in to help accommodate your lifestyle. Also, there is obviously outsourcing is a possibility, but then you have to manage that. Get together, you know, over the next month I want to get these things out through these channels, have that conversation with your outsourcer, get it scheduled, and make sure it gets done well. Okay, number 5, use online to grow offline. You can use your social media profiles to network, to promote an event, to promote special offers, and also get reviews for people who have, you know, eaten at your restaurant, bought goods from you, used your services, what have you. So the online assets to use are LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and the review sites primarily. This is just a primer, so there's more out there. But LinkedIn, you can join groups and you can network and you can invite the people that you see and meet through LinkedIn to actually sit down at the coffee shop or have lunch and get to know them and build a business-to-business relationship. You can also promote events, and you can also promote promotions on LinkedIn through groups. So, you know, you can say you're having an event and push it out there to all your contacts. I would suggest calling up some of the people that you know real well on LinkedIn and ask them to like a promotion or to like an event, that type of thing, because if they do so, then all of the people that are first level in their network will see your promotion as well. And if you want to actually you know, buy ad space and promote an event, you can do that with LinkedIn and on Facebook as well. Facebook operates similar to LinkedIn. You've got a fan page if you're a business, and you can promote events, and it also has advertising. I should have put that as a bullet point, but so you can promote events for free. You can buy ads like you can on Google and Facebook and LinkedIn. Twitter, same thing. You just send out a tweet promoting an event, promoting an offer. Typically, it'll have your tweet will have a link to the actual offer page. It could be on your blog, could be on your website, could be on Facebook. But Twitter is just a great means to get the message out in a short format. And review sites are where you want to encourage people who use your establishment, eat at your restaurant, use your products, consume your services, to review you. And most of them, it's against the terms of service to upload like a comment card with somebody saying good things about you, or to incent people to give you, 5-star reviews. But you can definitely use all the means at your disposal to say, hey, would you please give me a review on Yelp or yellowpages.com or Urban Spoon or Google reviews, what have you. And the more reviews you get, the higher you're going to be on the local search results, and it's going to pay off for you over time. All right, so if you want help putting all this together, and I know especially the first couple slides look a little bit burdensome, a little bit confusing, and that's really getting prepared, and having a good plan is really where the rubber meets the road. So if you'd like a strategy session on figuring out what the right blend of online and offline is for your business, I'd be happy to help you. At Small Biz with Kids, we are all about more profits at less cost with more time for what's important. So if you are interested in done-for-you services for all or part of the execution of your social media and finding the right blend of online and offline marketing, we can have a conversation about what makes sense to outsource and what makes sense for you to keep control of internally. Well, that's it for today. Give me a call if you're interested in a strategy session or identifying done-for-you opportunities. This is Tim Johnson. You can check me out on my LinkedIn profile. The link is at the bottom of the page, or give me an email or a call. Thank you.